Hello and thanks for watching Best Maths Tutors. I'm continuing to go through the Edexcel Higher Tier paper from 2019 and this is paper 3. We're covering all the questions on this paper, so if you'd like to watch more videos like this, then hit the subscribe button at the bottom. So this is question 15 and it's a question about graph transformations. So what we're told is we've got a graph of a curve C which has got an equation which says here, it says y is equal to f of x. And what that stands for is y is a function of x. An example could be, there's lots of different functions we could have. An example could be y is equal to x squared. So x squared is a function of x. Or it could be something like, if you are used to using trig graphs, it could be y equals sine x, for example. Oops. Or even y equals x cubed. All these are functions of x, so y is a function of x. And so what we're asked to do is we're told that this curve is transformed to give another curve, which is curve S, which has a slightly altered equation. So this time it's y equals f of, this time not just x but minus x, and then minus 3. And what we're told is there's a point on the original curve C which has got the coordinates 7, 2. So I'm just going to mark that on this graph that I've drawn already. So on the set of axes that I've drawn already. So 7, 2 means 7 on the x and 2 on the y. So it means it's there. And this is our point C on our curve. Now we don't know what the curve looks like, but we are just told that this would be a point on that curve. And what we need to do, it says it's mapped onto, which is a sort of way of saying it's moved to, a point Q on the second curve. What we need to do is find the coordinates of Q. So what we need to do is we need to understand what these transformations actually do. Now, the first one, we've got two transformations here. So there's two transformations. And the first one is that we're doing f of minus x. And what that would be is a reflection in the y-axis. So this means every point that we might have, so point C for example, if we did this transformation, it would be reflected in this vertical axis. So I'm just going to write that down just to make it nice and clear. So it's a reflection in the y-axis. So let's just try and do that first of all. So if we reflect it, that means it's going to be the same distance from the vertical line here, so the y-axis here, but on the other side. So we can see we've got 7 squares going directly to the line. So we're going to just be the reflection on the other side. So it's going to be minus. So this is when we've done the first transformation. So that point C, I'm going to call it C dash, just so we can distinguish it. And so this is when we do this first transformation, when we do f of minus x, which is a reflection. So that's our first transformation. Our second transformation is if we have a function, so an original function, oops, my pen's just lagging a little bit. So if we have an original function and then we add something to it, so I'm going to say plus d. Okay, so this d could be a number. Then this would move us by d in the x-axis, in the y-axis. So whatever d is in the y-axis. So because we've got our transformation is to now say we've got our f of minus x, but then we're going to do minus 3. That means we're going to move by minus 3 in the y direction. So we're going to take our point here, which is c dash. I'm going to move down by minus 3. So minus 3 in the y direction. So if we do that, we just count down 3 squares. 1, 2, 3, and that's it. So that is our point Q here. And so for our question, just to reiterate what we've done, we've done the reflection first of all, so we can do this in 2 steps. We've done the reflection in the y-axis, and then the minus 3 has then told us to move this point down by 3 squares to give us point Q. And what we're asked to do is then give the coordinates of Q. So it's not enough just to draw it on the graph here. We actually need to say what the coordinates are. So Q is, we can say, so we give the x coordinate first. So we give that it's minus 7 in the x. And then the y coordinate is minus 1. And that's it. That's the coordinates of Q after this transformation. So I hope that's been helpful to you. If it has, please like our video and subscribe to our channel. The button should be appearing on the right at the moment. And also visit our website, which is bestmathstutors.co.uk. Thanks for watching.